6 mistakes in protein control that make kidney disease worse, chronic kidney disease. In today's video, we're diving into 6 critical mistakes people with chronic kidney disease often make when it comes to managing their protein intake. Whether you're newly diagnosed or have been living with CKD for years, these mistakes can have a huge impact on your kidney function and overall health. And trust me, these are mistakes you want to avoid at all costs. We'll talk about why consuming too much protein can harm your kidneys and how not adjusting your intake based on kidney function can accelerate damage. I'll also explain the dangers of ignoring recommended protein sources and why it's so important to ensure you're getting the right kinds of protein to support your health. Plus, I'll cover the risks of relying on high-protein supplements that may seem like an easy fix but can actually do more harm than good. And if you're not monitoring your blood work and kidney function regularly, well, that's another huge mistake that could lead to serious complications. So stay tuned as we break down all of these crucial points and give you the tips you need to protect your kidney health. Let's get into it. Number 1. Consuming excessive protein. Consuming excessive protein is one of the most common mistakes people make when managing chronic kidney disease, CKD. And it can have serious consequences. The kidneys are responsible for filtering waste products from the blood, and when they're already weakened, processing large amounts of protein can put extra strain on them. Protein is broken down into waste products like urea, which the kidneys must filter out. If the kidneys are overwhelmed by too much protein, these waste products can accumulate in the bloodstream, leading to further damage. This is especially dangerous for those with CKD, because their kidneys are already compromised and can't filter as effectively as they should. Now, it's not just about reducing protein, but balancing it. The goal isn't to eliminate protein completely, as the body needs it for muscle repair, energy, and other vital functions. But the key is moderation. Too much can be harmful. Research suggests that a high-protein diet can worsen kidney function and increase the risk of kidney failure over time. Many people unknowingly consume more protein than they need, especially with the popularity of high-protein diets and supplements. For kidney disease patients, it's crucial to follow a prescribed protein intake level based on the stage of their disease and their specific health needs, which can be determined by their healthcare provider. This is where education and awareness come in. People with CKD often don't realize that eating too much protein from sources like meat, poultry, fish, and dairy can do more harm than good. It's also important to focus on the quality of protein. Lean, plant-based proteins are often recommended over animal-based ones, which can be harder on the kidneys. In summary, while protein is essential for health, consuming it excessively when dealing with kidney disease can lead to accelerated damage and other health complications. So, always consult with a dietitian or a doctor to ensure you're getting the right amount for your kidney health. Number 2. Not adjusting protein intake based on kidney function. Not adjusting protein intake based on kidney function is another critical mistake that can accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease, CKD. As kidney function declines, the body's ability to filter waste, including those generated by protein, decreases. This means that the same amount of protein that would be easily handled by a healthy kidney can become a burden for a compromised kidney. Many people don't realize that kidney disease isn't a one-size-fits-all condition. The amount of protein someone with CKD should consume depends heavily on the stage of their kidney disease and the individual's overall health. This is why it's essential to work closely with a healthcare professional to tailor protein intake to one's current kidney function. For those in the early stages of CKD, the kidneys may still function well enough to process normal amounts of protein, but as the disease progresses to more advanced stages, the kidneys can't keep up, leading to a buildup of waste products in the blood. Ignoring this change and continuing to consume the same level of protein can worsen kidney function more quickly. Conversely, cutting protein too drastically can also be harmful. Protein is vital for muscle mass, immune function, and overall health, so reducing it too much can lead to malnutrition, muscle wasting, and other complications. It's all about finding that sweet spot, a protein intake level that is enough to support health without overloading the kidneys. This is where personalized care becomes so important. Regular kidney function tests, such as blood urea nitrogen, BUN, and creatinine levels, provide key insights into how well the kidneys are working and help guide protein recommendations. For people with CKD, it's not just about reducing protein, but doing so at the right time and at the right level to prevent further damage without compromising overall health. With proper monitoring and adjustments, people with CKD can manage their protein intake effectively, helping protect their kidney function for the long term. Number 3, ignoring recommended protein sources. When it comes to managing chronic kidney disease, CKD, ignoring the recommended protein sources can be just as harmful as consuming too much protein. Not all proteins are created equal, and the source of protein can have a significant impact on kidney health. For people with CKD, the focus should be on choosing high-quality, kidney-friendly protein sources that put less strain on the kidneys and provide the necessary nutrients for overall health. Animal-based proteins like red meat, poultry, and full-fat dairy tend to be high in phosphorus and saturated fat, which can worsen kidney function when consumed in large amounts. Moreover, these animal proteins require more work for the kidneys to break down, contributing to the buildup of waste products in the bloodstream, which can accelerate kidney damage. On the other hand, plant-based proteins, such as beans, lentils, quinoa, and tofu, are not only lower in phosphorus and fat but also contain beneficial fiber and antioxidants that support overall health. These plant-based options are easier on the kidneys, and incorporating them into your diet can help manage kidney function more effectively. For example, quinoa, a complete plant protein, offers all 9 essential amino acids needed by the body, and it's a much gentler choice for those with kidney disease. Even better, plant proteins can help manage other aspects of CKD, like controlling blood pressure and reducing inflammation. Additionally, it's important to avoid protein sources that are processed, such as deli meats, sausages, and protein bars, which are often high in sodium and preservatives. These can further burden the kidneys, leading to fluid retention and higher blood pressure, both of which are common issues for people with CKD. Even fish, which is typically considered a healthy protein source, should be consumed with caution. Fish such as tuna and salmon are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, but they also contain phosphorus, so moderation is key. Ultimately, adjusting protein sources isn't just about reducing the intake of animal-based proteins. It's about making smarter, kidney-friendly choices. When you prioritize the right kinds of protein, you not only ease the strain on your kidneys, but also support your overall health and well-being. That's why it's essential for people with CKD to work closely with a nutritionist or healthcare provider to make informed decisions about the best protein sources for their specific condition. Number 4, inadequate protein in the diet. While consuming excessive protein can be harmful for people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, not getting enough protein in the diet can also have serious consequences. Protein is a critical macronutrient that plays a vital role in the body. It supports muscle repair and growth, maintains immune function, produces enzymes and hormones, and helps keep organs and tissues healthy. For someone with CKD, maintaining adequate protein intake is essential for preserving muscle mass and preventing malnutrition, which can be a common complication of kidney disease. If protein intake is too low, the body starts to break down its own muscle tissue to meet its protein needs, leading to muscle wasting, weakness, fatigue, and even compromised mobility. Inadequate protein can also affect the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight off infections, which is especially problematic for those dealing with CKD, as their kidneys are already compromised. Additionally, protein is essential for maintaining fluid balance in the body, so when intake is too low, it can lead to issues like edema, where fluid builds up in the tissues, causing swelling, particularly in the legs and ankles. This is not only uncomfortable but can also worsen kidney symptoms. In fact, research has shown that patients who don't consume enough protein are at a higher risk for poor outcomes and faster progression of kidney disease. However, it's important to remember that the right amount of protein is crucial, as both too little and too much can have negative effects. The challenge for people with CKD is finding the right balance. This balance is often difficult to achieve without professional guidance, as people may mistakenly assume that restricting protein is the answer to protecting their kidneys without understanding the potential harm of going too far in reducing intake. A diet with insufficient protein can lead to malnutrition, and for kidney patients, this can worsen overall health and compromise kidney function. Therefore, people with CKD need to work with dietitians or healthcare providers to develop a personalized nutrition plan that ensures they get the right amount of protein for their specific stage of kidney disease. This plan should include protein from high-quality sources that are easier on the kidneys and focus on maintaining a well-rounded diet that supports overall health. Inadequate protein can have a long-term impact on quality of life, and addressing this issue early can help prevent more serious complications down the road. Number 5, relying on high-protein supplements. Relying on high-protein supplements is a common mistake for many people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, and it can be especially problematic when managing protein intake. While these supplements may seem like a quick and easy solution to meeting daily protein needs, they can actually do more harm than good for individuals with kidney disease. Many high-protein supplements such as protein shakes and bars are often packed with not just protein but also added sugars, sodium, and artificial ingredients that can strain the kidneys. For someone with CKD, consuming high levels of processed protein through these supplements can increase the burden on the kidneys, which are already working harder to filter waste and toxins from the blood. This added stress can lead to the accumulation of waste products in the bloodstream, worsening kidney function and accelerating the progression of the disease. Additionally, high-protein supplements are typically concentrated sources of protein, which can easily exceed the body's needs, especially for people with CKD. This can result in excess nitrogen waste products like urea that the kidneys struggle to eliminate. These waste products can build up in the blood, contributing to symptoms like nausea, fatigue, and confusion. While it's true that protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass and overall health, it's important to remember that the kidneys of someone with CKD cannot process excessive amounts of protein as efficiently as healthy kidneys. This is why it's crucial to focus on balanced, whole food sources of protein rather than relying heavily on supplements. Another concern with high-protein supplements is that they often lack the essential nutrients that whole food sources provide. For instance, plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, and tofu offer not just protein but also fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support kidney health and overall wellness. Supplements, however, tend to be nutrient-dense in protein but lack the array of other nutrients needed for optimal health. Over-relying on these supplements can lead to nutrient imbalances, which can negatively affect kidney function and overall health. Furthermore, many protein supplements are designed for athletes or individuals looking to build muscle mass, not for those with kidney disease. The amount of protein in these products can be far too high for someone with CKD and may be unsuitable for their dietary restrictions. For kidney disease patients, it's essential to focus on a balanced approach that provides protein within the recommended limits and from appropriate sources. Instead of turning to high-protein supplements, individuals with CKD should aim for a well-rounded diet, rich in kidney-friendly whole foods, and consult with a healthcare professional to ensure that their nutritional needs are being met in a way that supports kidney function and overall health. Number 6. Not monitoring blood work and kidney function regularly. One of the most significant mistakes people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, can make is failing to monitor their blood work and kidney function regularly. Kidney disease is a silent condition that often doesn't show noticeable symptoms until it's in more advanced stages. Without regular monitoring, it's easy for individuals to unknowingly let their kidney function worsen, making it more difficult to manage the disease effectively. Routine blood tests like measuring creatinine levels, blood urea nitrogen (BUN), and glomerular filtration rate (GFR) provide essential insights into how well the kidneys are performing. These tests help identify early signs of kidney decline, even when symptoms haven't appeared, allowing for timely intervention and adjustments to treatment plans, including diet and medication. Many people with CKD make the mistake of only seeking medical help when they experience symptoms like swelling, fatigue, or difficulty breathing, which are often signs that the disease has already progressed. By that point, the kidneys may have already sustained considerable damage. Regular blood work, however, helps catch these changes early, providing a window of opportunity to slow or even prevent further kidney decline. This is crucial because with appropriate interventions such as adjusting medication, modifying the diet, and managing comorbidities like hypertension and diabetes, it's possible to maintain kidney function for a longer time. Additionally, monitoring kidney function regularly gives both patients and doctors the ability to assess the effectiveness of treatments. For example, if a patient's protein intake is too high or too low, it will show up in their blood work, signaling the need for adjustments. Similarly, kidney function tests can reveal if certain medications are causing strain on the kidneys, which could lead to modifications in prescriptions. Regular monitoring ensures that the treatment plan is always tailored to the individual's current health status, which is key to managing CKD effectively. It also helps prevent complications like electrolyte imbalances, which can arise when the kidneys aren't functioning properly and aren't able to balance vital nutrients like potassium and sodium. Some individuals with CKD avoid routine monitoring because they're either unaware of its importance or they feel overwhelmed by the process. However, staying on top of kidney health through regular blood work and checkups isn't just a precaution. It's a necessary part of maintaining quality of life and preserving kidney function. Monitoring blood work allows for early interventions that can help avoid the need for more aggressive treatments such as dialysis down the road. So for anyone living with CKD, the message is clear. Make regular monitoring a priority. It's one of the most effective tools available to prevent further damage and manage the disease with confidence. Summary. All right. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful and that you're now more aware of these common mistakes when managing protein intake with chronic kidney disease. If you're dealing with CKD, it's essential to stay informed and make the right choices for your kidney health. Remember, adjusting your protein intake, choosing the right sources, and regularly monitoring your kidney function can make a huge difference in preserving your health long-term. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and advice on managing CKD. Also, leave a comment below if you have any questions or if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover in future videos. Your feedback is always appreciated. Lastly, make sure to share this video with friends or family who might benefit from this information. Kidney health is something we all need to prioritize, and spreading awareness is so important. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy and take care.